8th, not too bad.
Ciao everybody. Yeah, this is my first ever video. Sim Shady over here. Beginner sim racer. And mom spaghetti. Let's see how we can do. Immediately we get a penalty.
What? Oh.
I'm extremely confused. But nonetheless, we are starting from 8th. I don't know too much about Catalonia, but I've watched a lot of MotoGP here. That won't really help me, but let's see how it goes. I'm racing with the Nissan Skyline, the GTR. Yeah, like I said, beginner. Follow your journey with me. You can write your hate in the comments or give me some tips. Up to you. About that penalty, I wasn't sure if it applied to me during the race or just for show. Do I have a penalty here or... But other than that, my confused self went for a Nissan GTR. I saw a lot of Lamborghinis in this race, but we'll get to that. Off we went. Quite a decent start. I think I was dicing this guy in 7th. His name is Bush, if I can pronounce it correctly. Quite an odd name. We all had one of those. First corner, I went quite wide and Bush overtook me. Yeah, the bush was quite overwhelming. Quite a decent exit from that corner where we all went wide, following each other. I think I was too busy concentrating on the bush that we all went forward and then I got confused. But back to racing. Got overtaken out that corner, back into 10th place overtaken by Competizione. You'll see throughout the race he's my main rival. In fact, he's just about to get a penalty. So a bit harsh for him. I went a bit on the inside there. Luckily everyone was ghosted. Otherwise I would have taken everyone out. Went very wide. Back behind Competizione. Still yet to serve his penalty. Going through the last few corners. Keeping it on line. Going through the last corner, not too bad. Then I get a bit wide. Back on the straight. 12 seconds behind first place. Almost there, 1.3 to Competizione. I know 1.3 is quite massive, but for me it's actually okay. Let's see how it goes. From here I actually over rev the hell out of this car and obliterate the engine. And then out of nowhere, Will Smith gets angry and just smacks Competizione out of the way, off the track. I'm not sure what he did wrong, but yeah, I'm glad I wasn't part of his anger and didn't do anything wrong by Will Smith. Yeah, hope he's doing well. I'm yet to serve my penalty for God knows what, but waiting for it to come up. Are we forced to stop at the next penalty line? From here, almost catch up to Refu. Is that how you say the person's name? Yeah. Coming up to my penalty line. Hopefully I don't lose too much time. Slow down a bit, blow up my engine by over revving. I get overtaken by the Frenchman ADR NTK. Go a bit wide, but keep it in line. Take the apexes and then go a bit wide here, but try and get as much acceleration out of the corner and go off the track a little bit, and try and go in on the inside. Something doesn't feel quite right. I feel like something's bubbling, and I think oh yeah, comes Will Smith, smacks ADR off the track. So angry. I feel like he's got a lot of built up anger in him. I'm starting to fear for my racing career because I feel like Will Smith keeps popping on track and smacking people off. It's not really fair, is it? Yeah. Big Willie keeps getting angry and yeeting people off the track. Anyway, here I am in 9th, a boring 9th. Oh, banana peel. Someone dropped a banana peel and I went wide. I slipped. No consideration when they're eating and driving. They just throw out their banana peels. That's one thing they don't teach you in racing school. Gosh. Coming out the corner, catching up to Clem 27. He had a penalty. Taking the apex, going quite wide, almost 8-7 tenths off Clem 27. So at least I overtook him, but he's very close. Going quite wide on the last corner, but at least making it without going off. Clem is very close, right behind me. I'm going to brake as late as possible and try be as defensive as possible in the first corner. Going quite late, but at least making the second apex. Clem 27 is now 3.7 seconds, 4 seconds now behind me. Oh, Johnny. Johnny was naughty and he got a penalty. I'll try to catch up to him and hopefully capitalize on this, but let's see. I might be too slow. Trying to catch up to Johnny. Oh, I just did dive bomb it down the inside of him. That was the wrong thing to do, all over the place. Messed up my whole life. Run very wide, almost into the grandstands. At least make the apex a little bit. And then Johnny gets a penalty again. Wow. And then while I'm trying to make the last corner, I feel this gust of wind coming off nowhere. Larry the leaf blower just comes out of nowhere and blows me off track. Couldn't make the last corner. Definitely not my fault. But we move on. Final lap. We're going for it. 39 seconds from the lead. So close. 6 seconds from Johnny. And Clem is catching me. 5 tenths. Clem is hot on my trail. Matt has already finished the race, 42 seconds ahead. Almost there. I was just about to take the win. Getting it a bit out of shape there. Feeling a bit vibey, so I feel like singing my lungs out. Do you remember?